Down payment, 20% or less. Stop believing this expensive lie. While you're sitting there saving for 20% down payment, home prices are climbing faster than your saving account. And in some states, it takes 33 years longer to save 20% versus just the 5%. So I'm about to destroy the biggest myth in real estate and show you how to buy a house with as little as 3% down without getting screwed by PMI. Miss this, and you'll be renting forever while everyone else builds wealth. Hi there, I'm Ella Gurfinkel, Senior Loan Officer with almost 30 years of experience and over 2,000 families served. I've helped people buy homes with 3%, 5%, and yes, even 0 down payments. And today, I am exposing the 20% down payment myth and showing you the math that will change everything. Now, here is the brutal truth your parents won't tell you. Waiting to save 20% down is financial suicide in today's market. Let me hit you with some numbers that will make your head spin. In Washington, D.C. and Hawaii, the difference between saving 5% and 20% is 33 years. Let me say it again. 33 years. In California, 32 years. Even in the cheapest state, Iowa, you're looking at 10 extra years of saving. Meanwhile, what's happening to home prices while you're saving? They're going up. What's happening to your rent money? It's going down the drain. Money you'll never see again. But here's what really pissed me off. 1/3 of potential buyers still believe they need 20% down. That's completely bullshit, and it's keeping good people out of homeownership. Let me destroy this myth once and for all. The average down payment in 2025, about 15%. Not 20, 15. You can buy a house with 3% down payment with conventional 97 or home ready programs, 3.5% down with FHA, 0 down with VA if you're a veteran, 0 down with USDA in eligible rural areas. But Ella, you're saying, what about PMI? Won't that kill me? Let me show you the real numbers. On a $300,000 loan with good credit, PMI might cost you $150 a month. Sounds scary, right? Wrong. Here is the math that changes everything. Let's say you're paying $2,500 in rent while saving for that extra 15% down payment. At current home price appreciation, that could take you 3 to 5 years in most markets. Over 3 years, you'll pay $90,000 in rent, and that's money gone forever. Your PMI over those same 3 years, about $5,400. Plus, you're building equity, getting tax benefits, and your PMI disappears when you hit 20% equity. Do the math. $90,000 in rent versus $5,400 in PMI. Which one sounds smarter? Here's what's happening right now in late 2025. PMI costs have actually become more reasonable. For buyers with credit scores over 760, PMI can be as low as 0.46% annually. That's about $30, $40 per month on every $100,000 borrowed. And here is the kicker. PMI on conventional loans automatically cancels when you reach 78% loan to value. With home appreciation and your monthly payments, that could happen in just 2-3 years in many markets. So when does it make sense to put down less than 20%? Put down 3 to 5% if you have good credit. 680 or better, in many instances, 740 even. Stable income and employment. You have emergency reserves left after closing. You're tired of throwing rent money away, but consider 20% if interest rates are really high. 7% or more, you're worried about market volatility. PMI would be expensive due to lower credit scores. You have plenty of cash and want the lowest payment. So here's my professional advice. Don't let perfect be the enemy of good. If you can afford the payment with 5% down and still have money left for emergencies, buy the damn house. So here's one of the examples. I had a client who waited for 2 years to save from 10% to 20% down payment. You know what happened? Home prices went up 15% in those 2 years. he would have been $50,000 better off buying earlier with PMI than waiting for the perfect down payment. Another client put down 5%, paid $120 per month in PMI for 18 months, then refinanced when the rates dropped and his home value increased. Total PMI paid, $2,160. Equity gain from appreciation, $45,000. Stop letting the 20% myth keep you on the sidelines. Every month you wait, you're paying someone else's mortgage instead of building your own wealth. Are you ready to see what you can actually afford with a realistic down payment? Then book a free consult with me. The link is below. I'll show you exactly what your payment would be with 3, 5, or 10% down. And we'll calculate when that PMI disappears. And by the way, there are other ways of paying PMI than just monthly. And that's something else that I can show you. So don't wait for perfect. Start building wealth today.